If you have questions right now, don't feel bad because so did I. And you're gonna love the answers. Hot take: the Depp Heard trial is directed by Sarah Lohan and stars Mark Hapka and Megan Davis. This movie covers the well-documented and highly publicized Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial for defamation that just took place this year, and it tries to recount the relationship, the events leading up to what happened, and the subsequent court hearings. So, if you're wondering how you managed to make a movie with hindsight and with clarity only about 3 to 4 months after the actual trial ended, don't, because that means you're using your brain, and the rest of this movie requires you not to have one. This is like the dumbest movie I've ever seen, in the sense that, like, this not only personifies everything wrong with true crime biopics and the kind of movies we put out today, but also manages just to be completely void of any severance or any common sense. Like, someone wrote this, and they had to have written it to get out this fast almost immediately after the trial. And that really shows, because this film doesn't offer much. This is something that I have no problem with you making a film on this subject matter. This is actually a pretty cool topic that I'd love to see maybe in the future when this is settled and washed over. However, to make it basically probably writing the script maybe 2 weeks, I'd say probably 3, after the trial came out, and then you have this film, it's probably not the best idea. Also, the film is itself just bad, even on a technical level. The script is atrocious. There is terrible dialogue in here. Anything that pretty much isn't taken from what was actually said is pretty bad. The attempts to try to build this relationship between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are just lame. It consists of just awkward moments that compile together and a few love scenes, which didn't land well either, because they're not shot well. And also, this film has this weird problem. The cinematographer can't frame shots. Like, every shot in this movie is the most off-centered, weirdly framed shot I have ever seen. It's remarkably terrible, and it shows the rushed production, I feel like. This film also, you can tell, is rushed because the editing in here doesn't look very good. It has some of the worst sound design and scores I have ever heard. As for the performances, they're fine. I would actually say, though, that Megan Davis is a really good Amber Heard without doing a complete, like, caricature of her. She does actually a pretty decent job, and I was proud of her work. I'd say Mark Hapka as Johnny Depp, he's fine. He has his moments, but other times he really just sucks. Like, there are times in here he's trying to be Johnny Depp, and I don't know what's happening. Do they look like the characters? Yeah. Is there anything else beyond that? No. Like, there's really nothing to this movie. This movie is just one big steaming pile of garbage of crap. There is nothing in this film that is worthwhile or gives any reason that it was created and made and put into the real world. And again, this film probably had a low budget because it looks horrible, honestly, to be perfectly honest. Like, this is atrocious looking. This doesn't even look straight to TV. This looks like lower than that. I'm seriously not kidding when I say I've seen YouTube films made by people who are just trying to make a film, and they look better than this. There's a Chris Stuckman short film. It's like called Notes with, I forget the name of it, but it's a really good movie. Look it up. You'll find it. He has it on his channel. I think it's Notes with Melanie. And that film looks way better than this. And his film was also better in general. But back to the point, this film suffers at every level it can. Technically, physically, script-wise, performance-wise. And they have this weird thing. I almost forgot to mention this. There's these TikToks that keep popping up because I want to show, I guess, how social media played into this. With the cringiest fake TikTokers you could imagine. Like, you could not do a worse job than what they did in here. It's a thing of beauty. This film is just it's just somehow there. I'm not sure how many people know about it. I found about it because an ad popped up in the middle of me listening to a podcast, like when I was on YouTube. So I don't know why this exists. It's really dumb, really stupid, really boring, really badly written, and really badly executed. And it really sucks. I have no idea what's redeeming about this film, so I hate everything about it. I'm going to give hot take, The Heard Depp trial a 0 out of 10. I'm also just realizing the title for this movie is incredibly long and hard to remember. So thank you guys as always for watching so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you all next time.